very hard game plan to execute.
Obviously, when he plays in the side, probably he's trying to avoid Araujo. He's trying to match up Lewandowski with the right back, trying to have the superiority in the headers. Anyway, he's playing so good. Maybe we haven't seen his previous game against Takaki, but right now I believe we're going to see the level of not just FuTeFacil, but of the Brazilian community that probably is one of the most stronger community in terms of eFootball around the world.
Yeah, they have a litany of all-stars on that side of the planet. You can rattle through so many. You've got Felipe Mestre, you've got Henriquinho, you've got Guifera. I mean, how can I forget that gentleman?
And Guifera, he was playing for FC Barcelona back in eFootball Pro here.
Yeah.
So he was living even here in Barcelona. So
Henriquinho also represents them here as well.
Exactly.
So again, a massive kind of Brazilian contingent, and it's always good to get that South American flavour of eFootball because they are a passionate fan base, a passionate community. It is always so good to see their representatives wherever they may be it World Esports Championships, be it in the eFootball Championships. It's great to see them across the board because they always have that trademark of, as you correctly said, that little bit of samba feel, the left stick dribbling.
Football, it's come to your mind Brazil, France, Argentina, and in eFootball also, no? They are super good players.
Absolutely, absolutely, and they will bring their best level wherever they travel. And something as we see at the moment is that FuTeFacil top of the group. Just on goal difference, but still top of the group. That is the most important thing. As long as he finishes the day in one of those two places, he will be very happy enough. And then it then becomes the drama of one game of extra time and potentially penalties to settle it. There won't be a best of three. There won't be we need to have a feeling out process. It is one game settles it all.
We move on to the final game of this console group.
Here we go. You can see left to right on your screen is FuTeFacil. Right to left is Hama, as FuTeFacil looks to get in early already. He is in the home strip of Barcelona. The away strip is Hama from Lebanon. And as we said, although he only has, well, he doesn't have any points at this moment in time, that won't be how he wants to finish his time here in this competition. Is João Felix. He may want to try and play spoiler. Pedri back in towards João Felix. João Felix in on goal, outside of the foot strike, and it's deflected and saved. And away it goes. What an opportunity that was. It opened up kindly for Hama. Lewandowski
completely lost the positioning of his defenders.
Nerves can
Maybe it's me, but in the previous game here on the stage, he was missing many times with the positioning.
Ball's given away deep here. João Felix, what a goal that is! Opens the scoring with an absolute rocket.
Big time De Jong. Big time De Jong is so good. Maybe he have not first time shot, but with those stats, that positioning, good enough for Hama taking the lead. We said before, it's not over. His tournament already here. Great. You
can see in the eyes from the man from Lebanon, he wants to play spoiler. He wants to give a good show to everybody here. He wants to say, hey, well, it's in West Asia. Just, we might not have any points right now, but we're a goal ahead here. And crucially, he may be kingmaker in this group. And that could really unsettle everything and completely destabilize everything, because again, you'd look at the game for Buddy research, and
it's completely possible for FuTeFacil, if he loses his game, can be out of the tournament.
Yeah, it certainly could be, and it would certainly cause a bit of a ruckus here. Pedri though to Gavi, in towards João Felix. Cleared away by Christensen. Quite rightly, if you're looking at what that potentially does from a live group dynamic, that actually puts Hama above Takaki, but only by the basis that Takaki has not played his final game as yet.
It's quite strange, the feeling of FuTeFacil, because he has a lot of confidence turn around in the build-ups, but it's like super confident, even too much. Early with the defender, with the DMF, which are not the most technical players.
Good
Look at this
footwork
time
from Lewandowski. Comes to Gavi on the edge of the box. It's cleared away by De Jong. Here's Pedri. Pedri to João Felix. Great ball there to Pedri, and Hama is away again here. He's found a brilliant ball over. It's Ferran Torres. Torres turns inside, stunning strike. What a goal that is! That is an unbelievable goal!
We were looking for stunning shots on mobile, and we found it on console. Great shot. I mean, it's like is not understanding how he's attacking the Hama. He's appearing alone on both flanks, and great control, stunning shot. He wasn't thinking too much. Clear idea, boom and boom. That's it. I mean, sometimes, we said before, easy chances, easy situation, and it's worth it at this level also.
Pardon the UK pun here, but Hama has dropped the hammer here. Two goals up here. What an absolute
look at that.
thunderbolt it
Joao
was.
Cancelo was completely in the left side. He's the right back. Oh no, but I don't know, but the formation of Hama is becoming crazy, the formation of FuTeFacil.
Oh, you can see what that means to the big man. You can see exactly what that means. He knows the ability that he has, and he'll be disappointed with the start, but he might not necessarily be disappointed with the end.
With this result, right now, FuTeFacil moved to the second position just by the goal difference. So even every goals matter a lot.
Well, it kind of really shores up potentially what Woody Research and what Takaki have got left to do. It's a case of winner takes all in that game. If this result stays as it is, of course, FuTeFacil still has the ability to do damage wherever he can. As the ball will go out onto the right-hand side here. And critically as well, you'll see the differences. If you've been watching all of today's broadcast, you'll notice, as we mentioned, the time in the console game ticks down a little bit slower than the time that ticks down in the mobile game, as we'll see in towards João Felix. Pedri rolls it in. Frankie de Jong could block. Goalkeeper will hold that up.
Let's say that the long ball counter style of game style, of FuTeFacil is making his formation like brick by far, the distance between the defense and the attackers, and is making have a lot of space for Hama. At the times that FuTeFacil is not really dominating the game at the moment.
He certainly is not. FuTeFacil not having the greatest of starts here in his final group game, but if a goal before half-time may certainly change that.
Move.
Is in towards Lewandowski, gets the shot away, but Romeo and co will close that down. It's real stubborn defending here by Hama, as a ball is trying to be found in towards Lewandowski. It's cleared away. Is in towards Romeo. Romeo into João Cancelo. Cancelo looking forward, but Pedri will intercept it. Martinez, Christensen, forward.
We see how much can change the development of a game, the result. Now Hama is chilling in terms of build-up. He's not in a hurry, and yes, from the side of FuTeFacil.
Good footwork, but it's
nice
just
positioning.
It's almost allowing too quickly that kind of defensive set to come into play. You know, yes, you can have left stick dribbling, but if you're kind of allowing your opponent's team to reset, it just allows them to just block off the ball at will as it goes in towards João Felix. Pedri.
It will be a good one.
Back to Felix with another stunning strike. Oh, he's hit the post this time.
Oh my goodness.
And de Jong, it is heating up here in Barcelona.
Hama says, maybe I will not go through to the final, but I will score the best of the day.
He certainly feels that way. De Jong,
what a backheel pass.
Great backheel pass that would have been from Felix, but instead it is cleared away. And you may be right there. You may be right in thinking, well, you know what? No. If I'm going out, I'm going out swinging, and that is certainly what we are seeing here from.
I feel FuTeFacil is not finding the timing in defense. It's like the simple but effective fast attack of Hama is making him a lot of troubles.
Lewandowski, Pedri. He certainly has regrouped in the games off stream here as Hama. Yes, he may not, as you rightly said, as you'll see the ball go through here to João Felix. Felix onside. He's got Romeo up against him. But you rightly said the performances have been good, and it's just not quite fell for him.
You know something, Weta, when you are a competitive player, you can be good, super good, but there is another thing. It's like when you are winning, it's so easy to manage the game. It's like we see the really legends. We see the really best player overcome situation like right now or when you are losing, because that's where you have to show who you are.
Yeah, great give and go there with Ferran Torres as we approach injury time of the first half. And there is the half-time whistle here. FuTeFacil 0, Hama 2. And as we said, in terms of the lead here, it's been worth a good lead here, as we'll see.
Woody Research is drawing at the moment versus Takaki. That makes FuTeFacil already into the grand final, but you know both games are playing simultaneously, so we will.
We will absolutely keep you across both of those games, and also the mobile game that's kicked off between TG and Meita. We will keep you across every movement we can. as all the goals will fly in, and we will have full confirmation as and when these games are concluded of who will be in our grand finals on both console and on mobile. Lewandowski plays the ball through. Felix, good save for the keeper. It is offside.
It's nice, at the end, at this stage, to avoid any problem, the most fair is to play the last match day both at the same time, and I think great job from the organization to do that.
Absolutely, indeed. I mean, there's been so many occasions in real football where
it's happening.
People wait potentially to see what results are going to happen, and do I play as hard, and do I do all these things? But when you see both games at the same time, all bets are off, and you can see here as well, Lebanon, and you can see Hama on the charge once more.
Great pass.
Oh, what a touch! What a goal!
Man.
Back heels are plenty, and it's Frankie de Jong.
Why he haven't played like this from before? I mean, he's playing fantastic.
He's just reintroducing himself, Alex. That's how it works. Is that if you are down on your luck and you go, do you know, I just need to leave with one statement performance. This could be potentially a performance, much like we saw on mobile. It could potentially put a bit of an issue there, because of course if FuTeFacil continues to concede at the rate he is, currently on 0 goal difference, or 0 goal difference, Takaki on -2
on points.
Crucially, of course, Takaki drawing at the moment, but you can see the big man every single time that ball goes in, and all of West Asia will be pumped up to see one of their
a goal from Takaki can change everything in this group.
Indeed,
it can. To the final.
Indeed, it can. It certainly can. We haven't quite found out yet whether any of those have happened yet.
What we're seeing is like Hama is playing comfortably. His build-ups are so effective, and FuTeFacil is not finding the way to stop him.
It certainly isn't, and you can see there.
And it happens with it's like your timings, your speed, your game speed for build-ups. If you are drawing or winning, it's the same. But when you are losing, you tend to run too much, and that's why it's like you don't find the timings for defense, for attack. If you keep conceding goals, you cannot concede anymore. Or your situation is critical right now. I don't want to be in the position of FuTeFacil.
Absolutely not. Certainly is a lot less pressure here as Felix and Mayer will clear it again. Here's Pedri. Keep casting an eye just over our shoulder. There's João Felix. And interestingly, if you're keeping score at home, Mata appears to have taken the lead against TG in the mobile group. So that will...
I don't mind if I hear a voice from Takaki from the top if he's scoring a goal right now.
Pedri.
For the moment, no.
Pedri's still there, and he scored! FuTeFacil has tucked one home with Pedri. It was a bit of resistance in the box. And he's managed to find the back of the net.
It wasn't a strong block from the defender of Hama. When you don't clear the ball clearly, so you have to, those second chances inside the box. I mean, impossible to defend. 3-1 already for Hama, but yeah, a little bit. We have some reaction from FuTeFacil, from the Brazilian, that he needs to be in that grand final, and he's fighting for it.
Yeah, and if it does stay, as results stand at the moment, if it does stay that way, these will be your 2 finals. You'll have Woody Research versus FuTeFacil and La Casa versus Tienes, as the results stand as they are.
Let's say something. If right now Takakis wins the game, Woody Research is out of the tournament. And that would be crazy massive change.
I'm just doing the maths there. It would put, if Takaki wins this, it'll put FuTeFacil out. But, oh yeah, no, you are quite correct. My learned friend to my left-hand side, absolutely spot on.
Just to remind to people at home, in case of tie of points, first is goal difference, second goal score, and the third is
goals
head-to-head.
Head-to-head as well. Yeah, no, absolutely.
So
of course,
we have to check the goal difference to make the differences.
Absolutely, yeah. Great
so
eyes there from
maybe
Alex.
This first goal of FuTeFacil was more important than you can think at home.
Maybe indeed, with 20 in-game minutes left here. We are up against it here, as you'll see. Gavi in towards João Felix, and he's put another one in. That might be worth its weight in gold for FuTeFacil.
The momentum is different. He found the way to pass the Hama defense, and 2-3. I mean, he's pushing. I said, I want to make a call. If FuTeFacil want to be one of the greatest, he has to pass this crazy situation. He has to pass these wrong results, and great comeback like this has to be for a player like him.
Every goal matters. Every goal at this stage, as we said, because of the way that the formatting is, because of the way it is one game per opponent in the group stage, every single goal, every single point matters here.
And potentially another goal from FuTeFacil making the draw will put him as first in the group.
Yeah, what a game this would be.
Woody and Takaki are drawing at the moment.
Absolutely would. Of course, we'll wait for the final kind of permutations of all of these games. We'll wait for them to come in, and we will keep you across them all.
With that, let me say something. I hate group stage. Look at that. It's like, you know what? It's like I've been in three times in the 1v1 World Championship. First 2 times I went out in groups. I hate that group. You know, and the year that I passed the group stage, everything went fantastic. But you know, but it happens to many players. It's like group stage. You know, you feel the pressure. It's not a real battle because against your opponent, or if you say, if you win, you win. But it depends on all the result. Oh, it's so difficult to manage those situations.
As a man who went out in a regional final about 5 years ago with the last kick of a football, it can be cruel as it can be kind in the group stage. As we'll see, Rafinha. FuTeFacil is potentially trying to
sometimes you find the rebounds on those situations, like I will make a three tap circle and find the rebounds or something like this.
Absolutely. Romeo
is feeling the pressure. Hama
FuTeFacil
already taking the lead for sure.
Yes, certainly is. And again, goal news here. Woody Research has taken the lead against Takaki.
We have a goal.
We have indeed, and there might be one on the screen as well. Good save for the goalkeeper. Corner ball.
Woody Research is taking the lead in another simultaneous game. Yeah, that makes the French
that will be
going on top.
That'll be Woody Research will be top on 7 points. FuTeFacil second on 4, despite losing here against Hama. So the result may not necessarily matter.
Yep.
But he will want to make sure, because if he can just nudge ahead with a point, it will mean Takaki has to win that game against Uzmakabil. As we'll see, Jean Felix, good dribbling.
Great ball, that would be goal.
Nice. And he's got it back from 3-0 down. It is level again.
No, that's L1 triangle was lovely. Because, you know, if you made the L1 triangle with not the perfect redirection, it can go to a different player. So it was clearly nice. Ferran Torres header. It's not the best for Ferran, but you know, it's goal.
That's what I mean. If they cross the white line into the back of the net, they all count the same. What an incredible comeback by FuTeFacil. Again, neat little change there on the corner. That's not really a corner we see all too much. Playing it short, dribbling to the byline. I tell you, that is a little bit of genius there from FuTeFacil. Again, you can see Ferran Torres with the back pedaling, and you can just see he's ready there just to knock it in. And as you quite rightly said, Ferran Torres, not really the guy you want on the header, but
as his positioning was perfectly
pinpoint.
I love to see those set pieces, those different things that makes you the difference between the players and the player that around the world who plays in football. That's why he's here. That's why he's the qualifier from the Americas region, and that's why he's a potential player to have it today in the grand final.
What a game we have saved for last here before we get to the grand finals. It may not necessarily
he wants more,
be over.
He wants the victory.
He wants the victory. He wants that statement. It won't necessarily matter all that much as we are keeping across the results. Meta still leading against TG in the mobile.
Another goal will make you go through the final 100%, and yeah, his goal for.
I may be looking for the great escape here. Felix to Torres, it's cleared away.
That was close.
What an incredible game we have had here. And the last
Hama
game
has lost his confidence,
but he might find it here. Roque, injury time.
Well,
Rafinha.
The last one for him, for Hama.
Gavi, great footwork, and it's a good block. Gundogan onto Victor Roque. Gavi, Victor Roque, Victor Roque, Gavi! Oh, he scored! What a wonderful way to finish it. Just when you thought the comeback was going to be complete, up steps Hama, up steps Gavi, and it is 4-3 here. What a game of eFootball.
Oh, the hell. It's like when everybody was expecting another goal from FuTeFacil, full attack, looking for the victory to make him go through the grand final. Hama, what a boom, in the last moment. That's it. I think you have to win your games. Even Hama with no chances to go to the grand final. What a game he's doing right now.
What a game. And I've just done my maths there for what we saw Takaki start out on. I believe it is a 2-goal lead that Woody has in that other game. So,
yes.
Again, regardless of what necessarily happens here, it's more about, as you can see, what it means to the big man. He was out of his chair.
I'd love to see that.
Out of his chair, ready to rumble. And my word,
with a goal in the extra time, man, that's well,
there's
so emotional.
There's still time here. There could still be time on here. Victor Roque trying to get the ball into the box, maybe. João Felix shapes.
Throw pass.
What a ball to Rafinha. And here it is. Oh, it's 4-4. What a game! I am in shock.
That throw pass was. Wow, a pleasure to see those through pass.
I tell you, it's so good having Alex Alguacil right next to me because he sees things that nobody else sees. All I hear in my ears, through pass. I'm like, where?
You need to find those through pass.
I'm like, where is this through pass? And my word, did you see it? And was it spotted? Gundogan. Oh, I need recovery. I need a breather.
We have to mention that
here?
You need that luck to receive the rebound, but you are accumulating a lot of players, so the chances are high. And here it is.
Clipped off the underside of the bar. On any other day, that clips the top of it and goes over, and instead...
Look the movement from Rafinha. I think it's Rafinha. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's Rafinha. And
obviously, the shot wasn't the best, but
it wasn't. It didn't matter. It goes across the line, and it matters. Wow, what
Look
a game.
his face.
I mean,
he knows.
He knows.
He knows he made a lot of mistakes. He can be better. A great reaction.
What a match. What a fantastic game. We get some applause from both of us in the commentary box here, and even from our viewing gallery upstairs as well. What a game of eFootball you have just seen between those two Goliaths.
What a fantastic game.
It went one way, it went the other. It was 3-0, back to 3-3. We